And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
That one missed. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Jason Kipnis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So in now for Cleveland, Monty Irvin went deep in the ball game last night. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Delgado.
Nope.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard, and up next for Cleveland, Curtis Granderson. Strike on the inside corner. Delgado off of first with 2 away. That's a little bit low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cleveland with the solo shot to take an early lead. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in New York. And towing the slab in this one, Ben Lively. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Ohtani with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. On the ground, right side, Kipnis. And they get Ohtani for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Gets it to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And next for New York, Jung-Hoo Lee. 2 for 10 in the series. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Popped up first base side. Delgado has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone. Strike one. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. And there's the strike. Noel went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. That one hit to right. Suzuki makes the grab, 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's in there. That's strike one. On the ground to third, Kim. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Lively, back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Ha-Sung Kim swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Strike two. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Ramirez to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Stephen Kwan in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ripped to right. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
The shortstop, Brian Rubio.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kwan heads after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Sizemore, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a third-round pick back in 2000. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Jason Kipnis digs in for the Guardians. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Kim makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. On the ground to first. Delgado takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy.
Shohei on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Tied up here in the early going. Way outside, and it gets away. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Kicks and deals. And that is out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Lee in the box now. Takes strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. Irvin stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. In the air, left side. Kwan hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Just missed. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Ripped to short. 2 away. Curtis Granderson digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Tosses to first. And that is Guardians go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one the other way. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Zips it to first. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order. Score remains tied. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ohtani back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts down.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Out to short. On the run, throw to first. And very nice. Bo Naylor digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is in for a strike. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's going to be Henser King. There's a strike. Kwan on at first, nobody out. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance to
double steal. In the air, center field. Sizemore under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on 3. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Trevor Stephan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Noel sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate, 1 for 2. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, safe. Yankees up by 3. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. Naylor makes the grab. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Wells, in his second season, 25 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay. So a man at first. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's ripped. Base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one
Ball
misses,
1, no strike.
And that is ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. The throw into second. Out. To second, 2. Relay to first. Got him. Triple play. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Carlos.
First pitch just misses. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Stanton steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Rocketed out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Granderson on third with 2 out. And strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering is downstairs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kim in the box again. Takes a strike. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Keston Hiura. To the right side, Kipnis. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And next for New York, Ji-Hwan Bae. On the ground, right side. On to first, and a couple of quick outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. And safe.
Oh, he's in there.
It's a stolen base. In the dirt, but kept close. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Herron preparing to come on if needed. Sewald, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Tapped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Fouled off left side. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Ripped towards third. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That one drilled left field. And it's gone. His 2nd of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kipnis, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Monty Irvin. And that one is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Guardians get one back on this homer. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Time call. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Rob Refsnyder. Henches back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they add on. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the back. Batter now, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Fly ball to right. Noel makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now Ha-Sung Kim. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On a line out towards center. Sizemore pulls it down to second with the throw in. No chance to get back. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Carlos Delgado. On the mound now, Randy Johnson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swinging a foul straight back. He swings and fouls one off. Ball one there.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Hero with the throw to first, and they're down to their last out. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. just about to get underway. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Go.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts.
1-0.
A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Out to center. Lee settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And a swing and a miss there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The shortstop takes the ball. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Ted Williams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ted swings and drives one deep to right. That's back there. And forget it. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 15 on the year. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Singy, he just tied Mickey Mantle with that swing. That's home run number 536.
Now, Boog, tying Mickey Mantle just puts you in a whole other class, and there's almost no bigger name in the sport than the Yankees' Mickey Mantle. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
David Ortiz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan puts it away. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Manny Ramirez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
Red Sox already leading. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Pedro Martinez. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Williams squeezes it. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball. Way high with that one. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Devers now.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And
Ball.
downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Paul O'Neill. First pitch misses. O'Neill launched a homer in his most recent game. Check swing, no appeal. Just missed. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Alex Bregman in the box now. No balls and a strike. O'Neill at first, 1 gone. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
There's a swing and a drive. It's a bomb. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And a curve misses outside. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Duran around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Wow. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. and it stays fair. Man at first, nobody out. Steven Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Steps on first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
The 1-2. And that's outside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And first offering is fouled off. Hamilton measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Left field. Kwan makes the play, and there's 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field. Kwan settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is David Ortiz. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Hot shot to third. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the rookie second baseman, Henser Kim. Martinez back to work.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. And here is Ji-Hwan Bae. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Lifted in the air, right center field. Durant sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Shohei Ohtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
He sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at-bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
And delivers outside. The flip to the pitcher, cover. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ramirez.
That misses
No,
the
too
zone,
low.
and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Missed
Ball.
inside with the curve.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That's in there. And that's strike one. 1 out, bases empty. And misses
2-1.
inside. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And that one missing low. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Into the bullpen and gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he swings through that one.
Poog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's off the inside corner. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 17th of the year, and they close the gap. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity, but he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Really consistent
0-2.
release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Just off the outside edge.
1
And that's ball 1.
No strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Seiya Suzuki. Late with the swing there.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes. 1-2.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Oh, and 2 now. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So 2 down now, and here is Henser Kim. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. Yamamoto back to work. That misses. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of...
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Yankees, Yusei Kikuchi.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Kikuchi measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was born in Japan. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here is Devers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Stanton hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is down low. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He was late there, strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases, his 46th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch, and he just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. On the corner for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Just missed. And now it's even up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Duran. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Ha-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. That clips a corner. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Stephen Kwan digs in now. His righty-lefty splits there. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. Towards first. He takes it on his own, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Bregman with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And there's a strike.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
A changeup missing, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. swing and a pop-up. Wells under it. Corrals it. One up, one down. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Ball.
That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
That one found hard the other way. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1.
2 balls.
Bases
one
empty,
strike.
one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Right through there for a strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Zips it across.
He's out.
And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 out, space is empty. Digging in, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Foul.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Check swing in play to the right side. Kim makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Seiya Suzuki. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton whips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now here is Austin Wells. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they inch closer. It's 7-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Henser Kim. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The Yankees looking to rally. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bregman slings to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
To the right side, Ortiz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. In the air, out towards left center. Kwan flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's a strike. 0-1. Down the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished
little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Hendricks. And 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 down, bases empty. Jung Hoo Lee now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Rob Refsnyder trying to get something going for him with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Bregman to first.
Yes, you're out.
That ends the inning. In order, go the Yankees. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
This one smoked out to left. Kwan makes the play, and there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Devers stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Gets the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball for a strike. Outside low. 2-2. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fastball is outside.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
You need the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And first offering is fouled off. Devers on at second with 2 down. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. That
That's
misses
the
the
ball.
zone, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Slayton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, right field, O'Neill makes the grab, 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Down the left, looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida, looking to start something with 1 gone. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Ride.
And a foul ball. The Red Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Pulls that one foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Rips one to right. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And now it's going to be Henser Kim. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Liam Hendricks gets the ball now.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
First and second, 2 outs. Ji-Hwan Bae stepping in now for the Yankees in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Hard hit left side, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.